Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you guys my peas. They are doing really awesome right now. They've gotten super tall. They are flowering, as you can see, all these white flowers. They are flowering really well. These are my Lincoln peas. So these are the ones that you eat for the pea, but these, the pods, are longer, if you look, than a normal pea pod. And they usually get like 8 or 9 peas inside of them versus just like 4, 5, 6 of them. So you get more in there. This one is actually ready to pick, but I'm gonna leave it for a few more days because I've got so many. As you can see, like all of these that aren't ready but will be ready soon. I'm gonna try to harvest as many as possible at the same time. But this one is a lot thicker, as you can see. It's got lots of peas in there. You can't really feel them, but you can kind of, it's weird, you can kind of feel them. Versus, let's see if I can get this guy on here. This guy is flat. I can see, like when I hold this up to the sun, I can see where the peas are forming. Same for the one that's ready. And this one over here is ready as well. I can see where the peas are forming. They're just not formed yet. They're flat. These pods will get bigger and I'll be able to harvest these. I'll probably actually get a pretty good harvest this year, and I'm actually really excited. Last year we got enough peas that as we picked them, Nolan ate the peas and that was it. So I'm hoping we get enough this year that we'll be able to at least can some, because I love sweet peas. So we'll see. Now that's that side, but I want to show you guys the difference. I don't know what the difference is. These guys get about the same amount of sun. Actually, they do get the same amount of sun. They're just in 2 different beds. I haven't done anything different in either of these beds, but this is what, so these are my awesome ones that are doing great. They've got peas all over them the whole way down the line. I think all but maybe 1 sprouted. These did great. Then on this side, we've got these guys, these little dinky, puny little plants that have some pods, have some flowers. This is kind of what happened last year. These are about how many peas we got last year. I don't know. I did exactly the same thing in both of them. I can't think of anything that would be different. Same stuff was planted together in the bed, so it's not, I mean, they're, yeah, I don't know. The soil in the beds were the same thing. Yeah, I've done everything exactly the same, but as you can see, sometimes nature just does what it wants. And this is why I encourage people to just keep trying, because if I didn't grow peas this year because of my harvest last year, which would have kind of looked just very similar to this, where I got like a few peas that he was able to eat, and then it got warm and they stopped producing because they don't like the heat. They are cool weather crops. If I had just based growing this year on what I got last year, then I wouldn't have these. These are awesome. These are doing amazing. They're gonna keep growing, and it's gonna, I mean, it's gonna get hot soon, but I think they're probably gonna get to the top before it gets too hot and they start to wilt. So I think I'm gonna be able to get such an amazing harvest, at least from this side of the bed. Going down further on that bed, I mean, they're a little bit bigger down there. These two and this one are kind of the smallest ones. I mean, there's even this one right here. Then we've got that one that's doing okay. It's not as big as the ones on this side, but it's bigger than the rest of them. And they kind of look very similar to that going the rest of the way down, but that's it. They're not like going the rest of the way down this way. They're bigger than down here. So they just, I mean, they just keep going. So, yeah, I don't know. I wish I did, because if I knew, I would do this next year in both beds, but not a clue. I don't know what is different other than it's this bed versus this bed, and it just wanted to do its own thing. I mean, I think at least 5, 6, 7 of the peas that I planted out there didn't even sprout. I'm seeing big chunk spaces in between of all of these, and this one I see one space here and the rest of the way down. I mean, there's no spaces. So yeah, it happens. Keep trying, change beds, figure out something else, and keep trying, because it happens to people that have grown them before, and this is what we got this again, and then we get this on this side. It happens. And this is to show you, like, I really am not making this up. That's on that side, that's on that side. They really, really, really are so much of a difference. I mean, this is up here, this one's down here. So, I don't know. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like I said, I don't know what I did differently. Or if you have some thoughts of something that, maybe the sun rises, that east is that way, so the sun rises that way. So these guys get all the morning sun. They both get midday sun, because sun midday right there. And then these get some afternoon sun. But they all kind of get sun because they're all in these, I don't know. I'm just guessing. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you have any thoughts. I don't have a clue. So, thanks, bye.